Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Nicole from Gen20. Today I want to do a video that I've seen floating around a little bit, and it's the what I spend in a week video. Okay, so we'll start on Sunday, and on Sunday I spent $44 at Target. It was $44.02 because I had to buy diapers and bronzer. And then we were charged for our Freshly, which was $88.07. And we also got Starbucks, but that was prepaid, so our card reloads every week, but it reloads later in the week, so I'm not counting things that were prepaid. I hope that makes sense, because otherwise I'd be like double counting. Yeah. Anyway, so we were also charged for a bunch of our Amazon Subscribe and Save things that day, so we paid $36.36 for paper towels, $12.40 for diaper wipes, $15.62 for toilet paper, $11.55 for tissues. So the only thing we really actually did this day was I went to my friend's birthday party, which was unicorn themed, and it was really fun. I'll put some footage here so you can see. But yeah, so I, went to a party that I'd already bought the gift for weeks before. But that day we spent $208.02. So Monday was a very, very busy Monday that I didn't really intend for it to be that busy of a Monday, but it was anyway. So, and for lunch, I went out to this cute little restaurant at the Spheres in downtown Seattle with my friend Emily from The Honest Consumer. I'll leave her blog link in the description below. But we had lunch, and then for her birthday, we went and got donuts. So lunch was $17.18, and donuts were $13.74 because I treated for her birthday. And then I had to stop by the drugstore to buy some stuff and a prescription for my son for his eczema, and that was $18.13. And then I was charged for YouTube Premium this day, which was $13.20. And then I was also charged for an HBO subscription that I forgot that I had, and that was $16.50. And I ended up canceling it, so good thing I did this, because who knows how long I would have been paying for that without really thinking about it, So that day I spent $78.75. Tuesday also ended up being a really, really busy day. I went to lunch with my friends, and my son came with us because we went to the Children's Museum, and our kids played together for a while, but lunch was $33.78. My transportation there didn't cost me anything, and I have a membership to the Children's Museum, so that was free for us as well. And then we ended up eating dinner out that day, which was $35.41. And we also placed an order on Amazon for dryer balls that I've been meaning to get for a long time, so I don't have to buy like dryer sheets or anything like that anymore, but those were $14.40. So that day we spent $83.59. On Wednesday, we ordered groceries, and I asked my husband if there's anything he needed me to add to the cart, and he said no. So I had to place two separate orders because, of course, there were things that he forgot to tell me to add to the cart. But anyway, so the first order was $79.26, and the second order was $49.96. And so those things, I would say that might be a little high for what we'd normally spend on groceries, but I also just kind of stocked up on a couple things that we needed. So it's not a big deal. We also ordered dinner that day because our schedule this week was just all over the place. I mean, definitely do not eat out as much normally. So we spent $37.60. So we ordered through DoorDash, but they actually got our order wrong, so they credited us back $25. That day we spent $166.88. And then Thursday. We had to take my son to a doctor's appointment, so we had to pay $6 for the parking garage. And then we kind of had an impromptu day out. My husband ended up taking the day off, so we all went out to lunch together, which was super fun. We don't normally get to do that, just to go out in the middle of the day. So we went to an Italian restaurant for lunch, and that was $48. And then we went to Old Navy because we took my son to this super cute play area, but he had pasta for lunch, and it was really messy, so we didn't want to take him in the clothes he had on because he had pasta sauce all over him because they didn't have a bib, and there wasn't an extra outfit in the diaper bag, which there usually is. At any rate, he needed a new shirt, and of course, like, the selection of this Old Navy was like very small, and they didn't have anything on the clearance rack on his size, so instead of just buying him like a shirt that we were like, oh, we'll just get this like $10 shirt, we bought like a nicer shirt that he can wear for a while, and that was $16.49. We got coffee, so my Starbucks got reloaded, so that was $50. That's when I was charged for that. And then we went to a used bookstore and I bought a bunch of new books for his room, and that was $46.68. And then we went to Target. We had to pick up a couple things for the house, and then I bought 2 new sets of pajamas, and we spent $90.13 at Target. This day, I was also charged for my credit monitoring. I use Lex on Track. I've written about that before on the blog, so I'll leave a link below. I really, really appreciate my credit monitoring because anytime there is a change in my credit report, I get an email about it. And we recently have started looking for houses, so it's just really important to me right now especially, but I've also had my identity stolen in the past, and it's just not something that I like really want to mess with, and I'd like to catch it as soon as possible, so that's why my credit monitoring is really important to me. But anyway, so I was charged for that today, and then I'm going on a trip this summer with a couple of my friends, and I booked the Airbnb in advance, but something happened with the Airbnb that we booked, so they refunded us for that, which was a $1,900 refund. It was $1,929, and so I got all that money back, and then I had to find a new Airbnb to book. So when I booked that, I made the payment, and that was $1,393, and then I had to refund a friend of mine because she'd already paid the full price, which the new Airbnb is cheaper than the older Airbnb, so I had to send her $200 back. So my whole day kind of ended up being $257 and 30 cents, but even with paying my friend back, I still got a refund of $335.34. So I actually ended the day up by $78.04. But that was kind of like a really weird thing that doesn't usually happen. I wasn't expecting it to happen. It's just, an interesting thing that occurred. So then Friday, I didn't spend any money because, well, we actually ate out again, but I had that DoorDash credit, so it was free. Then Saturday, I didn't spend any money. My total for the week, not including the refund that I got on the Thursday, was $794.54. So overall, I don't really think that that's that bad, especially because the week that I took notes of all this, like, we had a lot going on. Like, we're not usually going to the doctor's office every week. We don't normally take a full day off to, like, just hang out with our son. I also didn't include daycare costs in here or, like, our rent costs or anything. This is just, like, my non-essential spending money. We also ate out, like, far more frequently than we actually do in real life. Like I said, we normally only eat out, like, 2 times a week, usually, and then again, like, I have a membership to the Children's Museum, so that doesn't cost us any money to go there, other than food. But something I kind of learned is that a lot of expenses can be prevented if I'm just a little more prepared. Like, for example, I didn't have any wipes for the diaper bag, so that's something I had to buy at Target because we were out, and we have tons of wipes at home, but I just didn't know that there weren't any in the diaper bag, so that was like a couple bucks we had to spend for that. And then again, like, if my son just had another outfit with us, like, I could have kept one in the car or just made sure the diaper bag was packed before we left. Like, it's okay, but at the same time, it's like, this is money I could have not have spent if I was just a little more prepared. So yeah, but overall, like, I'd love to hear what you think about the spending. It is definitely more than I would like to spend, especially because I feel like living in a city, food is quite expensive. Like, I feel like lunch for $50 for 3 people it's pretty pricey, I would say. But anyway, yeah, share with me what you think below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you do this yourself and just track what you spend in a week just to see, I'd love to know that too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!